sitting in front of you. And we're excited for their program tonight. They're going to open up with a piece called The Fighting Falcon March. It was written by Todd Statler, and when Todd was a young feller, he was fascinated by aircrafts that happened to live near an Air National Guard base that hosted a squadron of F-16 Fighting Falcons. And the nimble and sleek jets could regularly be seen flying in over that area, and they never failed to stir the feelings of awe and patriotism in him. And so he decided that he was going to write this march, the Fighting Falcon March, and we think you're going to enjoy it. Sunset Lullaby, written by David Samuels, and it's his tribute to that beautiful moment when the sky touches the sun. And he says, when the work is done, dinner is served, and relaxation can begin. So that's kind of the setting of this piece, Sunset Lullaby. Harmony Bridge series, kind of stepping up, and these kids have been learning more and more of the series. They're going to play for you now out of the intermediate level of that. So this is the quartet series. And the first song they're going to play, again, it was a song that was in the beginner band books, but of course this is a much more advanced version. And this one is called Polly Wally. So these students also will be going out to some nursing homes. I think we were scheduled to go to one in Eureka Springs and then Harrison and then of course here in Berryville, and that didn't get to happen with all the snow, but we're going to get them out as soon as we can get a window of opening, or we don't have testing and some things going on. But we'll get them out there and they're going to play some of these things. And they're also, many of these kids in the 7th graders will play at the community ice cream social coming up right there at the first part of June down on the square. And it's been such a big hit over the last several years that they've given us twice the amount of time that we normally have just for our band students to be showcased at that. So we're excited for that, and the Harmony Bridge series is material that we use for that. Well, the next piece, again, another beginner band type piece, but way more advanced than that. This one is called Camptown Races. bridge series that we're going to play, and we kind of warmed it up with this the other night with the ensemble a couple nights ago at the high school concert. So if you know the words, and if you were at that concert, you have no excuses. But if you don't know the words, that's okay. Just listen to your 7-year-old that's sitting next to you or down the row. But this one, you will know it has some motion. So if you feel so inclined and you need to get up and do the motions, hey, nobody's stopping you, okay? So here it is, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, and it is what you think it is, okay? So here we go. That would be appropriate for the senior citizens home, and I'm thinking because those are all the parts that hurt when you get older: head, shoulders, knees, toes. Just kidding. Y'all be nice to me back here. Okay, we're gonna play the next tune for you. I'll be quiet. I'll go back to my spot. Here it is, All Star. It's arranged by Mike Story. Bobcat Invitational Concert Band Festival that's here in this auditorium. They're going to be the first group in the festival at 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. They're going to play for a panel of 3 judges, and then they'll have a session of about 30 minutes or so of clinic where the judges will work with them and tell them how to become better musicians, all in preparation as they grow up to become members of the high school band, where when I tell the high school kids, we're playing for keeps by the time we get to the 9th and 10th grade. So we're preparing them for that. But we have 2 more selections tonight, one more with just the 8th grade band, and then we're going to bring the 7th grade band up and play with them on the very last tune. So before we do that, this one is called Squirrel Chase, and one of Chambers' favorite things here, one of the composers, is to watch the squirrels run around. And it says they're constantly on the move, no matter what time of year they're chasing, they're tumbling about. Occasionally squirrels are going to pause, but they ever so briefly, and then they're back on the run. So we hope that you can envision that energy, the humor of the squirrel as we play this very fun piece, Squirrel Chase. All right, here's the back row. Take a look at those guys. And in the next row, bass clarinet, flutes, and the front row. And here come our percussion section over here on the edge. Okay, now we're going to get the 7th grade band up there. Miss Blevins asked me what I thought about the squirrel chase. I told her I thought it was a bit nutty, but that's okay. And that's why I don't tell jokes really. So here we go. We're going to get the 7th graders up there, and this is the popular tune that everybody knows all about that bass. All right, here we go. We'll close this out. This is just a fun piece that we have enjoyed putting together for you. So this is the 7th and 8th grade band. Now, for the final concert of the year, the 8th grade band will play with the high school band on their concert. And it'll be on that night. And they'll play a combined piece with the high school band. And then the 6th grade band will play a combined piece on the next concert with the 7th graders. So we're kind of in that of just one big happy band family. And so if you feel like putting your hands together here and you can keep good rhythm, go ahead and do it. This is all about that bass. Well, I know I speak for Mrs. Blevins, and when I say that we are so thankful and proud to be teaching your kids, thank you for singing to us. We love each and every day with these kids. They're good kids, keeps them busy practicing their horn, keeps them off the streets. That's what I say. So we really enjoyed this concert tonight and hope that you enjoyed hearing them. And we'll be even better come April and May, and we're looking forward to that too. So thank you for being here tonight, and we'll get these kiddos back to you.